With me is Commerce and Industry Minister Anand Sharma. So welcome to Doordarshan News. So my first question, the rupee today breached the 62 mark against the dollar. So are the government attempts to prevent the slide in rupee failing somehow?
Well, you can't say that the government's efforts have been a failure. I think the finance minister is on record that government will do everything that is possible, and the Reserve Bank of India through its interventions to stabilize the rupee and to further strengthen it. It can be attributed to a number of factors. Whether it's the foreign institutional investors' money. If it doesn't come on one day, that does not mean that in the coming days or weeks that will not come. And also about the investment climate. The government has taken measures and policy decisions. I'm sure that this situation will turn around.
So you plan to announce any more measures to stem the slide?
No, that is for the Reserve Bank of India.
Mm-hmm. So last week we saw a number of economic data coming, including the IIP, which was again in negative. The inflation is still high. Don't you think the economic condition is not still improving much?
Well, we are going through a difficult phase. When it comes to the manufacturing sector, yes, that is a cause of concern. Capital goods formation is not taking place. This means that there is no additional manufacturing capacities which are being created. We hope that will happen and more investments will take place.
So the only silver lining last week was the exports number. They came at a positive 11% growth we saw. Do you think the momentum will continue?
Well, that will be our endeavor. It also depends on the demand, and demand-supply situation has to be kept under watch. We are in a position to export more, provided there is strong demand, and much depends also on the recovery in the Eurozone.
So my last question on the onion prices, they are still very high. Any measures by the government so that the prices come down?
Well, the government has taken a view. Availability of onions is not an issue because last year the crop was the same as the previous years. India is the second largest producer. At an average, you can say 17 million metric tons of onion is produced in the country. So what is happening, this is a lean period. The onion which is there in the market is of the Rabi crop. And only in October or in September, the Kharif arrivals will start, which accounts only for 20% of the crop. And late Kharif again accounts for 20%. Onion is available, but the arrivals in the mandi, the production mandis, Nasik, Pimpalgaon, Lasalgaon, all is weak, and also in the consumption mandis. Mm-hmm. So there has been, between 1st of August and 14th of August, a sharp spurt. Mm-hmm. When onion is with the traders, it is with the mandis, it is also with the farmers. Therefore, the state governments will also need to step in, because if there is any hoarding, that must be countered.
So any plans for export ban of onions?
No, we have increased the minimum export price. We have imposed again the MEP of $650 per metric ton, and that was approved on the 14th and notified the same day.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was the Commerce and Industry Minister talking exclusively to Doordarshan News on various issues like onion prices hike and the export data which came out with a positive bias. Siddhant Sibal with camera person Aluwalia for DD News.